Hello then folks, welcome and welcome back. This is Pxy-VERSE and this is also day 4, another day of production or advancements on the rig of this 3D cartoon character that I'm trying to achieve some very special melt rig for a 2D to 3D character adaptation, but this time I'm going to with renewed energies from yesterday. Now today I'm going to go straight in some of the complicated stuff that I was experimenting here, so we're gonna simplify this. Unfortunately I wasn't able to I decided to not do anything. I had not too much time for that, so those experimental things that I would do on my own, not live streaming, but at least one of them maybe I'll start with that. So there will be, I'm really gonna go for simplification here, because that this setup ended up causing a lot of problems. So what I'm gonna do here is that I'm going to have let's see, how do you get this thing done? Yes, I need a mount junk bone collection, where I'm going to set all these the bones for the mount that I'm not gonna use anymore. So all those twig bones, yes, because I'm gonna build a different setup, and because of that, slightly different. So I have a few choices here. The simplest thing would be to just get all these bones here, those setups here, to go on. So let's do something like that, twig clips. So all these are sort of control bones, and I'm gonna remake this but with another setup, so a much simpler setup. Although this might be, yes, I could maybe duplicate some of these for their positionings, but even that, maybe it's not that good. Perhaps, or I'll go straight for the deformed bones. Yes, so that will be better. So let's get also soundtrack, sorry. These are carrying deformed bones, but I'm gonna do this differently. So let's see. Move this to mount junk for now. The only thing, it concentrates a lot of. So this one is empty. I'm gonna pick the deformed lips, and currently they got some, yes, they got some bone constraints, so they are targeting the twig lips, which is yes, okay, so these are the deformed bones, right? So what can I do here to... Okay, I have an idea here, so I'll keep... Yes, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna pick all these... I'm gonna duplicate certain bones here, and I'm gonna reuse them. They'll become the main ones. Yes, so these ones I'm gonna duplicate, of course, on edit mode. Then I'm gonna augment their sizes. I'm gonna move this to twig clips. Right, then now seems that failed. No, that is correct. Okay, tweak lips. They have now new names. 03. Yeah, their names are bad. I'm trying to do something different here. So let's call this like yeah, X lip. So these are dex lip, so whatever. Yeah, so let's change all these defs to dex. Control F2, find replace bones, then def to dex. That's just a variation. So these now are dex bones. This warp is gonna be useless for now. Yeah, it would be still interesting to have them warp, but okay, so these numbers I can erase. I think there's a way to do that. Strip characters, digits and punctuations at the end. I see. Yes, that works as expected. I could take off their warp names, but that's fine. Then what I'm gonna do is that because the vertex groups are elsewhere, are on the previous bones, deformed bones, I'm gonna just change the vertex groups alone. I'm not gonna re-wave paint. The only ones that I'm gonna re-wave paint are these ones, so I'm gonna make a new wave paint for that. Actually, I will duplicate the wave paint. Yeah, that's it. The vertex group. So here I'm gonna make a quick thing here. Let's see what were I forgot what I intended to do here, but so it doesn't matter. I will. Okay, already the positioning on rest position, I'm going to do this differently. So yeah, so the bone constraints I can erase everything. Copy transforms. Yeah, I'm going to erase everything here. No bone constraints, and I'm not sure about their parenting. They should be all the same. Now they have some weird parentings, so I'm gonna clear all parents for now. Now I need to reposition these ones. It's good that it is being symmetrized, right? This option. And here now let's adjust these positionings. I think it's here, here, and this for this one should be maybe here, or maybe it's not this. We'll see. Yes, this seems correct. Actually, this is a same mistake that I was having. Yeah, now this is sometimes this becomes confusing, but that's the positioning. So for the colors, yeah, these are okay colors, except that I could paint the top ones as yellow and these ones as orange, but I barely see any difference. So for me this is not super useful. I can play with those sizes here. Maybe I can make the top ones thinner here also for those ones, so they don't overlap too much. That seems fine. Also this can be larger and the top one thinner. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna address the parenting. No, first the vertex groups because it's more annoying. So let's get the vertex groups here. So the way to get these right easier, yeah, they are all named lips, right? So instead of picking the bones, I'm gonna just go straight here and type lip. So they are there are lots of them. I need to find out. So these warp are the middle ones, so there should be 8 of them. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, yeah, something like that. So what I'm gonna do is just duplicate group, def lip up. What is that? 1 and 2. No, these are. Why these aren't warped, I'm not sure, but okay, so I have a lip up side. Yeah, let's start from, so lip down, duplicate, lip up, duplicate. So it's just 4 that I need. Yeah, 1 2, then where's the left and right? So this is right, copy it there, right? And where's the left side? Left, yeah. Now I can have to copy these names. And this is a bit annoying because I have to. So this is this one. This will be the right. Then this will be the up. This will be down. All right, and then what's happening is that, let's see, the other are still deformed bones. So I'm gonna just get here, melt junk. I'm gonna pick all these bones in here and turn them. What is this for? Don't know. Maybe just a misclick. Then select all that. Turn with Alt. Turn with Alt twice. Here we go. I think that I never used this, but yeah, I think it's the same thing. Turn off for everything that is selected. So now those are dead bones. It doesn't really matter their transforms, because so this is a dead layer currently. This I left here, the bendy bones, because at some point I would like to recheck in the future if maybe this rig works well with going back to bendy bone splines. Maybe without this one, I don't know. I'm just curious, because in the some past tests that I've made with bendy bones for lips rig was not good. There were some cases, scenarios that could be good, but not for my character. So I've made a comparison, so I already know there are several things to be careful about them, but there's still something that I want to be sure of. So let's go back to the lips, and now these are, yeah, this should be all deformed bones. These ones are deforming. No, okay. No, this is... Alright, let's... I don't know what's happening here. Let's enable screencast and... Alright, so reset that. Let's go back to the ellipse here. Alright, this is working, and this is working. So, I may have to change the wave painting here because I have lesser deformed bones. And yeah, I'll take this work of... Wait. Why is that? I think there are some bones which are... Something is happening. Something drastical is still deforming the bones. Could it be these ones? No, they don't have... They're not really moving. This shouldn't be the case. There's something still moving inwards, but are not these ones. This is offset, but I think it has nothing to do. This is just the... Yeah, you see? Custom shapes. So I think this didn't apply. Oh, I know what happened. Of course. I did it wrong. The bones are not there. The bones are here. And so these are also dead. That could be confusing, so let's solve that. I don't want to mix everything because I have to have double junks layers. So what I'm going to do is just, yeah, so I forgot to disable this property. Yeah, I'm not sure how this works, it's bizarre. So this one is clearer for me. There we go. Now I don't need to erase their bound constraints, whatever. Well, they are junk, alright. So after I select by color, it's fine. And so this is empty now, but that's fine. If I still make warp bone for these ones, I will put this in the deform stuff. So today is now simplify. Yes, so this is the file I'm working with. Let's go to wave painting, but I want some selection here. Muzzle full maybe. That, or muzzle nail should do. Alright, that, no, I need the lips, so there we go. So have this, then yeah, let's hide the, not just hide, but let's deactivate these collections entirely. And now let's go for the wave painting, right? The devil of wave painting. Right, so it should be very strong in the middle, and here, because I have less space to work with, yeah, let's get this thing moving here. I cannot separate that. That's bad. I need to start wave painting, right? So we can do with that. So here, yeah, so that will be a little annoying to do, but no. Okay, I can paint that, add here, and then if I get a mistake, I use the inverse with adding, which is not helping. So let's go back in time. Yeah, so this is very bad without selection, right? So let's try that. That should help. Yeah, very annoying, but finally we got that. This is terrible, so let's just blur that. Let's invert here. So at least it's just 2 bones that I need to wave paint. Now I add, no, a wrong selection of bone here. After I care about the details here, I just want to make this separation. All right. So the rest position. So what I can do perhaps is this, right? So let's make some mask here. Yeah, I'm gonna invert these ones. It will maximize here and the others will be lower and blending. So it's like 3 faces. Invert. Yeah, first actually let's do a Ctrl Shift X here, invert, then here we can blend this stuff. I don't remember how far it went up here. I think it was, let's check. No, the mask. This one, yeah, so there's like, I went 1 stair. No, I went even, yeah, just 1 excessive there, just to keep organized. So I don't want, this is not, of course I need to just control with a positive value, with 1. Okay, so I can, yes, this is fine. I leave that like that. And here, yeah, I can probably include these ones. So I want a good blur for these corners. See that this is sort of being effective, but I would like to have a lot more of this. That will take time. It's dangerous if I try to push too much like that. That should be good. Yeah, I want something here. So one strategy is to do small brush inputs, so you can control Z without losing a lot of progress, of positive progress that might have been achieved. What makes this wave paint difficult is that it's the vertex based, so it's often very hard to get. It's not very natural, so it wastes a lot of time clicking. It doesn't know. It needs that you identify the vertex. So it sometimes takes practice, and even so it's annoying. Okay, so there are 3 faces for the lips, and that is already mouth, is not lips, but I can have one for the lips. The problem is that now I'll have to count, right? 3 faces, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we see where it is. So this should not be included. Yeah, I can blur that. And this should be fine. So you see that we are getting interesting results, not so much for the side lip bone here. Well, it's not terrible also, but there's some, maybe it requires more blurring. So let's invert here. Well, yeah, so I'm not sure how to handle this. Maybe I'll try to blur here. Alright, let's try for this one now. I need, so same there, 1, 2, 3. Wave paint with armature, mixed wave, pose wave paint mode. No, select the bone, then invert first, Control X, invert, augment, click save. Let's add, let's push some massive waves here to start with. Not working very well, I mean, here. Okay, let's start blurring that. Hold on, where is the threshold there? Okay, go up till the end. So the forms so far are looking good, very regular. So this is not particularly difficult at this point, it's just annoying. So 1 face, 2 face, and here I lost the count. 1, 2, and third face this one, and yes, this one is the last. So here, yeah, like that. Save, because this is good progress. Then about this place, I'm not sure how this should look, but well, the best still testing the deformed should be the ultimate consideration, right? So you see that the simplicity helps, but it's not like I'm getting very angular things everywhere. Let's see. Yeah, so here I'm not having, for example, I can get an angular shape there, but on the corner certainly, but what if I need rounded corner? Can I achieve that? Yes, I can. I can. So it might be difficult at this point here. So it's clear that there are some problems still, so I'm not sure here. Let's try something here. Yeah, actually this and this. Let's try to expand this a little. Yeah, this doesn't seem too bad, but I'm not sure yet how that will... There's a risk that this is... Okay, I still get angular there. Maybe I get easier time rounding the shapes of the... Yes, okay, so that seems fine. Of course, here I haven't done the same for... Let's try to inverse here. Yeah, so I expanded this one, but here I let as they are, so I need to solve this part here. What it seems to me is that I would need to expand this. So, for example, yeah, maybe even adding this stuff, yeah, but not like that, of course, but like this. And so I can add here again. Yes, this is better. So here, same idea, we're gonna expand here. We don't touch these vertices, just this on the corner. I would have to like to expand this, but it's not blurring there more. So it has this thing going there, but I think that's okay, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Maybe I can have some for these ones. So 1, 2, actually these 2. Yeah, another one maybe, or not. Maybe the problem is what can I do here? Maybe it has too much. Yeah, maybe that is too much. This one. So this will be more cartoony. Yes, so this is better. And as for here, well, not sure if I did that right. Maybe the bottom one is not super, so just make sure these are maximized. Yes, that should be fine. Yeah, so I can have these sort of shapes which are partially angular. They have dynamics for many curious shapes, interesting shapes, and it's very easy to pose. Yeah, so indeed, that's it's very interesting, because I think that's very sort of unintuitive for me, at least. The universal sonic mouth setup, right, rig setup, it tells exactly 8 bones, 8 deformed bones for the lips, for the mouth, right, contour. And well, might expect that more is better, but actually no, less is better for accuracy even, right? For if it's more effective, just like that. Maybe there are other ways, but I've tried many things. This is seems to be really the best solution, and of course it was already found to be that way, probably with more experimentations, or not. Maybe they just go straight to that, to the simple thing. Maybe they started with 4 bones, then realized Kamal, the author of the Universal Sonic Novel, and then no, that's not enough, let's bring a few more, 6 maybe, then end up with, yeah, I haven't tried with less than 8, but this sounds logically to be very good. We can still have some sort of wavy mouth, not like right, yeah, with some limitations, but we can have something of the kind to a certain extent. So it's not limited in wavy motion, but for a certain expression might need something else, but this character, I think that is good enough. So that is very, very good. Let's check here. This really try with only, yes, and this is the way to go. Okay, so now this was external. Test out 2 side lips. I don't think that is gonna be the case, because as I've mentioned, I was able to get these circular shapes and angular shapes. It's very versatile this way, so I think I'm gonna just no, it's currently very versatile with just one. One flip side, yeah, so that's something that my revision at some point. They have solution for the control lips. Okay, so this is because of this simplification, that for the control lips will become much simpler. So the first thing, yeah, so these are for the arcades. I still need to move the lips independently, so either I move them, yeah, so proportional posing here might not be, yeah, so I don't want them to be, I want to pose them individually without these tweak bones affecting. They are tweak deform bones, right? These dex bones. So I don't want them to be affecting the others, but I still want these ones to be the controls of them. So the setup that I'm going to do here will be sort of different. This is parented to why is that? Okay, because these are sides. The sides are different. They stay in place, so they don't have this stuff here. That's okay. So I want to have I'll try something different here that might be more accurate actually. So instead I'm gonna parent this to this. Exactly, there will be parenting effect. Then I'm going to, this is not good, let's reduce these ones. Why does this has different size? Let's change this. Let's make them longer. Yes, transform length. Can just make 0, 1, wait. And here 0, 1. This 2 can be 0, 1. It's just it won't appear here anyways. This seems to be inverted in the case of this custom shape. Viewport display custom shape. 0? No. Oh, this is just an impression. Yeah, it should be like that. Alright. It's the viewport angle I was checking, but that's fine. Alright. So, okay, so by parenting this, I have this effect. There's a limitation of the parent. There's only one parent possible, right? So I have to choose. I haven't thought about that. So what to do with? Okay, so parenting maybe is more limited than I thought, because copy transforms with one constraint, for example, we can have many, but still, I'm going to try. It will be problematic because I would like them to be affected by simultaneously this and this, so this is bizarre. But let's try this first, then keep offset, then I have the bottom one to here. Okay, so they have a right. Some bones are unparented, this is why this is happening. Yeah, so this is not a great idea. I mean, this sort of parenting, because of the problem I mentioned, it will be disorganized. So instead, let's select these color bones here and parent, clear parent. I'm going to not sure what should be their setup here. Yeah, that should be this one. So this will be the parent of, I guess, all this. Hope that this will be adequate. Why it is moving this way? Something about this. All right, then same thing here, this and this to the green, the teal one. Command melt down, not melt down, okay, they should be carried by this by bound constraint, not through parenting, but this will move by parenting, same as this. The only advantage of using this is that this will change both the arcades and the arcades and so basically here is copy transforms, local space with on rotation, local space before original. There we go. Then here I can use this, then this will be like here, and I can symmetrize, not yet. I'm going to get this one. Yeah, let's copy here first, then change the target and change here and get this to no, it's not, it's this one. Here could be less, yeah, an arbitrary value. And then now, yes, let's symmetrize these ones. Okay, great. Then I have this one to yeah, let's get this, but change this target here, and let's bring a maximum. No, this can symmetrize that, and then also I want these ones to have to be pushed by or dragged by this one, so that will be Control C, copy, actually this and this and this, Control C, selected, copy transforms. Now they have two, so these are for the side. Yeah, now side, now side, and outside, except that these values would be like, I don't know, 0.7. Maybe that's too much, so no, two less. Let's bring this more, something like here maybe. No, with the wavy mouse we can do some stuff. Yeah. All right, so this is not so cool, the shape it is doing like that, so maybe this no, it has nothing to do with that. This one maybe needs to follow less, right? Yeah, so that is very, this should be very characteristic of the character design, right? I think that is okay. Maybe this one I can get it to do less. Yeah, there's always be some difficulties if I'm doing this. I don't think it can be perfect. The shapes is 3D and these are linear stuff, right? So it's very, I'll be complex, but we can still pose them individually, so that's what matters. we'll just get the correct pose through pose assets, right? That should be nice. Then let's symmetrize this. Is that enough? Yeah, I want some automation that looks natural, the most natural. This maybe can be a little more for the yes, so then in the end this is the parenting thing. It might not be so fine. Then we can, why this is not working properly? Well, I think it is. And then these ones don't have parenting to anything. Let's parent to this then. What about this? Okay, already parented. And this also, and this also, that seems fine. These don't have no constraints, nor this. Okay, so of course if I had better lighting, better texture, maybe improve the mesh smoothness, something about the shape, there might be still some struggle there. Yeah, that could make this rig better. But I think we can get plenty of cool expressions with this. Much better than any condition that I've made before for this amount of expressions, I guess. It might be hard to find, not hard, just a bit slow to get great expressions instantly, but it seems very plausible to get all cool shapes that we need for, well, most of basic expressions, right? So it will be more of a characterization. Yeah, this looks very good. So now let's go for the lips again. So definitely solution for the control lips done, at least for now. So it looks like we're advancing fast here. Then also let's get warp map for lip side. Okay, so this is for the old setup, I think. This is, and wave paint def lips, no, that's for old complicated setup. Yeah, like it would be 8 diagonals, right? Alright, so alright, don't need that. This is not necessarily for that, this is something that I should consider seriously here, because this wide mouth on M shape here for lip sync, not for lip sync, but remembers lip sync idea, right? So for animation, so it is like that because for the universal sonic mouth rig it says it makes sense. I've made some tests, but I cannot confirm totally that this will be better for the overall shape of the mouth on this mesh topology and mesh geometry and all on this setup. So however, it stands problematic for the rest pose of this character because her mouth is not on that side. So in this condition I would have, in order to solve that, I will have to create those warp bones for the side lip. Yeah. So to do that, I'm gonna add everything, move everything here to the def lips. Yeah, I'll have to. So I'm not gonna be looking at that. I'll be looking at this, the tweak lips and the def lips. So I need to basically, these are the bones that will be pushed. So ideally I should create controllers for everything, right? To make this better. So let's just duplicate this. These won't have deform properties. I'm gonna change this to this color and change their Control F2 to this doesn't matter, strip kerf, find replace. So instead of dex, we'll change that to tweak. This will have this color, this too will have, yeah, that color. That's fine. They don't have, I'm just using these ones for Sadu. So here, first things, I will change the parent here. Yeah, so this have the proper parenting, but for these tweak bones, actually they are not yet here. Def lips, oh, I've changed the, okay, let's, I see. So first, they are carrying the defs. Yeah, this is annoying. So okay, let's move this one to Alt M to tweak lips, then oh, this is the text. Okay, so I'll have to select them. I've changed their colors accidentally, so this will have, go back to, for now, orange. This is the dex, this is the tweak color. Alright, Alt M to tweak lips. Then here, let's change again this colors here. Then, okay, so this will be a little annoying. I need these yeah, let's change here dex warp and dex warp. This won't warp, and these two will warp. Then for the each one they'll require parenting, so I'm gonna first reduce their size here, then their bone envelope size of them, and then tweak, no, not that, tweak lips, no, then I'm gonna augment their size there. Let's get again tweak lips. Now this should be very straightforward. The parents there are equivalent, so I just need to keep offset, keep offset, keep offset, keep offset, and I think this is the last one because it's all symmetrizing. So if now I pick these ones, okay, but that is not enough. I need also to have the copy transform, so this will be a complete copy transforms. The dex warp will go to the, oh, this is shared, so I need actually first, I did it wrong. First let's delete all these bone constraints for all the different bones. We make this appear because the bone constraints were duplicated to this, to the tweak bones, so we don't have to care about. Let's just make sure that the controls are still working. Yes, they are. Alright. That they are still being carried. Then here I want this copy transforms at replace, but pose space. Right? Yes. Alright. I'll symmetrize everything later. So here and here, copy transforms pose space. Copy transforms pose space, pose space. It's better to do that way, I think, because the bone doesn't get warped immediately on pose mode, which is confusing. This is easier to control everything. So here I just need to get this, and this, and symmetrize. Also, I want to what else? I need to get the names, right? So let's, okay, don't need to be looking at that anymore. Good stuff. So tweak, yeah, anything that is called warp here will become, no, except for these two. So tweak warp, not map, tweak map, and for all that is warp will become Control F2, so find replace warp to map. Something went wrong. There we go. Oh, these names are ridiculous also due to the duplication. So don't have these numbers. Hide this. So just pick that. Control F2. Strip characters, digit punctuation end, not start. Here. Okay. And there we go. Forgot those ones. Apparently I didn't change the names of the deforms. Oh, there's already existing. Okay, there is already bones with this name in the junk. It says this. We'll call that 001, it will call it immediately 002, and this, yeah, 002, whatever. Then tweak lips, Control F2, there we go. Yes, and now for the warping finally, because now it's not really doing what it should do. I need to readjust the... Okay, I can do some snapping, but now that will align with the align rotation to target. Wait, maybe let's try that. No, it's not working. Yeah, actually I have a better idea. Yeah, let's move these bones. Yeah, just do. Why haven't I thought about this before? Watch this. Okay, maybe this can be solved with wave painting or some... Not sure with what, but that's okay. So actually let's get here a Shift X. Okay, symmetrization. I'm in a complete front view, so I have I don't need to have this alignment, I just want a good shape. And we see we have some problems here. Let's see from... I see that this will be better. Maybe this will be adequate. I'm not sure about the rotation, so let's just do that. This might be normal for the anatomy, but let's check here. There's something weird about the... Now this is more aligned. Yes, this seems more correct. And then what I need to do is to get these tweak bones and get them to assign them pose, apply, select as rest pose. No, so this was a mistake. Yes, okay, so what's happening here is because this operation is making because of the parenting of the deformed bones, the lips, they are also being changed. So I need to unparent this for a while. Then I go back on the pose mode. Then I can now, I hope here I'm not sure, but maybe I'll have to disable the bone constraints as well. No, okay, not the bone constraints, just the, and now what I need to do is reparent. So this is sort of obscure knowledge, right, of rigging. Cool tricks, cool notions to know. Alright, so now we have truly warp bones. Yeah. At the time of this is pretty important as a tutorial thing. I am at time, where it is, 1 hour and 17 warp. And this is Forge 21. Sorry folks, okay, this is I've made a system to track down this stuff, but it wasn't ready, and yeah, it actually might not be as good as noting as I'm doing here, so I need to provide a new solution for myself on occasions like that, because the live stream are too long, right? Usually, and sometimes there are special moments that might be very relevant for learning purposes. Something is weird about the deforms. Oh, there's some snapping. Something doesn't feel symmetric. Let's check. There's a missing bone there. Oh, I forgot to symmetrize. Apparently. Yeah, that was just a single. Okay, now it's good. The lips volume. Though after these successes here, warp, make for lip side and diagonal. Right, done. Then investigate with him for def lip. But the def lip top center region also when mouth shrinks to. This is solved, yeah. Solved, and complicated setup. Cause more issues. Yeah. Alright, then revised quick ellipse automation. Done. Yeah. Done for the flip diagonals. Alright, so wow, look at all that. Simplification. And we go straight to the ellipse volume thing. Yeah, remove all that. So now I'm about to reach that. I could stop now because that was very good progress. See how fast those things, all those tiny things, items gone, right? Expand ellipse mesh, check result. Okay, this is simple. Annoying but simple. It's actually, if I'm careful enough, that should be very simple. So the expansion, what I mean is that I want this to be I need to be careful about the clipping of the mirror. Let's get here. So individual origins. Yes, I can push this very inwards because anyways, yeah, let's smooth this out. The problem is that this needs to be regular. They have wave painting. I cannot mess this up. Yeah, should be extremely careful with this mesh actually. So this can be pretty annoying. So I need to try to move this very carefully. So I'm gonna pick that. Okay, let's move this like a continuum here. Even more. Not too much. So now I can redistribute this mesh here. So you have thicker lips in this case of the, if we see from a cross section. Maybe this is too much, but let's try that. And then this, of course, let's try to push this like here. Try to expand, rotate. I don't know. I need to find a way to get it. Yeah, let's pick just the top one here. Try to do that, right? And now for the bottom part, same idea. Get more like an inner wall, right? Smooth. Try to align this stuff. Okay, and I can probably try to smooth this a little more and less smoothing here, and Alright, let's hide the... Yes, let's save this as a new, just change this, which can be LBM, this can be dramatical, so let's save here, and let's go back to the armature. Hide this, and let's try to manipulate. Let's see if there's any visual difference now. Yes, so the lips are definitely much better now. It's not what I want for my character, for the character design, but now it is becoming more pleasing to look at, right? There are more volume. Maybe there's a little too much. So maybe I've exaggerated a little, too much flesh for this character. So maybe I just need to reduce a little. Let's see the inside. Inside is fine. Yeah, this is deforming mostly well. So I just have perhaps to reduce a little here. Something like that maybe, and these, yeah, just move like that, a little more smooth. Let's try now. Yeah, this can be... For now, let's accept this result, and next thing I need to okay, checked, good. Refine solution for natural lips volume and interaction with mouth surroundings, so to enable lips. Yeah, I've checked, I know what I need to do. I need to revise the shrink wrapping vertex group of the muzzle. So is this, there's only one shrink wrap muzzle, and I need to investigate. So it's the muzzle full, which is here, so this is already okay, but I'll have to investigate. Maybe there's some, I'll have to check this on wave paint mode, and even check if there's any extra mesh, and that is the important thing. I need to make sure that okay, I cannot have so this is why I will need okay, so this sounds correct, but maybe not so correct, because here I sense a problem. The lips is fine, it's protected, so that at least that, but actually let's make the selection here. So the lips cannot shrink wrap, so they must be excluded, and so control invert, then wave paint mode here. So here I can, maybe this was causing some issues, so let's get more waves here. So all this is shrink wrapping a lot. Here I'm not sure, so let's try to, yeah, this will be a bit messy here. I'm not totally aware of what's going on. I don't want to be fixing this right now, so just a generic revision here. Alright, and let's and hide that. Is that all regular? That seems to be regular enough. Okay, so it's just this that I'm not sure. Yeah, so I'm not sure what should I be giving to this. Which amount of waves should I be giving to this particular edge loop as a whole with its vertices? But that should be working. Let's see inside. Is that truly not including any ellipse mesh? Indeed, I don't see any rogue waves on the ellipse mesh, but there's another problem, and this will require me to make a little test here, so that will be annoying. I'll try to do in this live stream, because this is, if I can get this done, this means that this universal sonic melt rig will be mostly completed, and which is a miracle. So I will just have to deal with the melt interior and plenty of, yeah, the mechanics, whatever, the last thing, and nearly the last thing, and then the melt ellipse assets, and maybe some last revisions. So very close to conclude this for practical use, right, for 3D animation. This is very motivating for me. And so let's see here. Yes, so the problem is that I want volume to the ellipse, and for that I need to the problem is the following, folks. You see that the ellipse here, okay, when I shape the volumes of the ellipse in a more characterized way, I've built them. Yeah, it's a geometry problem. It's not that I need more mesh topology, but the mesh topology of the ellipse are all placed there inside. So what I'm attempting to do here is to create this. I used to have this, so the ellipse here will start in front. So yes, they have wave painting for ellipse, but these are duplicates or intermediates wave paint, so they're the subdivision. So what I'm gonna change the material. I'm not even try the other way around, because that will be too complicated to shape in terms of shape keys. So let's give the ellipse this positioning. So you see now they are in front, and from this condition I just need to check here if I get what happened to these vertices here in terms of wave painting for the shrink wrap. So these vertices cannot be included here, and they are. So what I need to do here, I'll have to eliminate this, otherwise this will shrink wrap to the muzzle. So here, Control X, there we go. So this is still the ellipse, so they cannot be shrink wrapped. And then I can perhaps go back on edit mode. Let's pick this now, and let's yeah, so let's do some sort of smoothing of this, just this, right? And that should be it. So that is the way that I remember that because this is not part of the universal sonic melt rig. So now what I need to do is to develop shape keys for the lips, working from these shapes here, which are very regular shapes. So this is for the deform rig. The skinning algorithm will work on this, but the final shape would be, yeah, so of course here that will be very strange looking, but it's still better, sort of better than the than without, right? Or maybe it's not bad. So anyways, it doesn't bother, it doesn't matter, because I have already tested this particular method, and unless I'm forgetting, I'm doing something wrong. So this, you see, this is not bad, this looks good, but it's not the final shape. This is where enters the solution of the anatomical shape key. So this is not a corrective shape key in the sense that it will be there won't be any driver to this. This I'm calling it a complete different thing. I will have to, I'll use these vertices here to manipulate the lips. So here I need, can I lock the, I'm not sure about that, so call this anatomic lips. Yeah, I'm gonna get this, and can I shape key, edit mode, display shape key on edit mode? Yes, I think yes, and then that's it. And vertex group, no, this is okay. What is it? I never know. That is a copy of the position attribute before shape keys and modifiers of I have no idea what that does. I already read about it, but I still have no idea. It will be great if it were backup extra rest positions for skinning algorithm, but that's not the case. That will be a miracle. So here I think I cannot have a mask. Oh, I know how to do that, of course. Well, the problem is that then I'm not I won't have the reference of the model to be shaping, right? So not very good, right? So I could use the, yeah, so this is sort of modeling. It requires some focus that I think I don't have anymore, so I focused on too much other stuff today. Okay, apparently I lost some, yeah, I should have checked that before. Maybe I'll have to reposition some of the, well, actually this doesn't matter really, because This is the elongated lips, it's not the rest pose. The rest pose now is this one, which doesn't match the character design, so actually it doesn't really matter. So these lips won't really help my... Well, this one slightly more, but it's too blurry. Yeah, I can have an idea at least. So let's try to... Maybe proportional editing should help. Yes. So yeah, so these shapes are quite complex. Oh, right. Just like a bit more realistic. I should be looking at the front view, right? I should have another reference for this. So what I'm gonna do, I'll have to push this I have to bring the inside lip, the mesh that is inside to the outside. Maybe I would even have to create another subdivision inside to give me more geometry. Actually, I also think it will be more beneficial if I... Yeah, let's do this. Currently the grease pencil is not helping too much. I'll have to be comparing all the time, right? So that will be the idea, right? So I'll probably have to shape some anatomical features here, and if I do anything too wrong, I can always select just a few what was distorted and blend from shapes only on those and reset, right? If things get too messed up. It's not too difficult, it's just it needs a lot of concentration if we want great shapes. And I do want, because this is crucial for the character design. Very delicate shapes here. Of course, it will be much easier to solve this if this was directly part of the rest position, right, folks? However, it can't be the case for well, it could. I could try, but this mesh will be hardly responsible. The complexity of the shapes of the geometry, right, on rest position will like make the deforms of the lips mesh much worse in the universal sonic mouth rig, and then this is why the lips on the rest position should be regular mesh. So this is a special technique here to trick the algorithm. I'll get the shapes, anatomical shapes, and they will bypass the algorithm calculations. So I'll have the benefit of regular mesh with extra work, of course, but a bit of hard work, but I think I've tested already and that works. It's pretty interesting. And I see, my intuition is that this method, this approach, or this technique of an atomic shape key can have usefulness for plenty of other rig things regarding deform rig. The problem, I don't have enough tests. I didn't have enough time and focus to evaluate how deep that effect can have on rigging and organic rigging. So the idea though is pretty simple. If we have a very base mesh, very simple mesh, and we are able to make its deforms, its deform rig work well enough, solve the artifacts on a very simple base mesh rig, you know, the skinning horrid deforms on the joints, all the joints, right? All the important joints of the body, especially the pelvis and the shoulders, but also the other joints too. If we get a rig, a base rig, let's say, that is able to solve that already from the perspective of that base mesh, then we can rig for the base mesh, just I'm doing here, and then create an atomic shape key that will just solve the give. So this will need testing, right? I've made a few tests, but the problem is that it's even on a base mesh is very difficult to solve the artifacts. I didn't have patience for that, right? But it sounds like it can be used. This technique can also create shapes like I'm doing here, that we won't have to solve through the algorithm, to the wave painting, right? We'll have to solve only the base mesh from wave painting, and that might bring instant mesh anatomy. These are not even drivable. We don't need to drive this stuff. They are fixed. And then of course we can still add the corrective shape, the regular conventional corrective shape keys, but the goal here would not be that one. So you see, I already pushed one here to the side, so they are like rolling. The lips mesh is sort of rolling to the outside, right? I should be doing this for this one too. Okay, I've played enough with that. Let's see if there's anything good about this happening already. The bottom lip is more try to smooth this out and push this. And this is still low poly, so it's just, yeah, the shapes are bad here. I need this one to be carried more to the front even. Maybe more of this. Yeah, no, this is more like that. This can be tinier. Here I can try to risk some special anatomical shapes. So like pushing this forward and this to the back. Yeah, you see, that's kind of here. Let's try to follow the flow here. Also smooth this out. Shapes are a bit strange. Let's try to reaccommodate those things. Yeah, this one, I will push that. It's a bit bizarre, but it's still it's not bad. It's just needing a bit more attention here. Sadly, I have made this already and had lost it. I was using Blender before, Blender 4.1.1 I think, and there was not this lock thing here. You see how good looking it is now? Well, not that good looking, but that's fine. So now I can protect. Let's say that, oh, I've got a, no. The active shape key of template there is locked. Great. So you cannot accidentally touch that thing. And now this is the basis. Of course it appears here, but that's another story. This is super useful, provided it's not bugged. I had a trouble with that even though I was using, so I'm not sure there's a bug or I did some mistake or I'm confusing stuff, but yes. So anatomic, yeah, I didn't finish it, but let's check the deforms, right? It's a bit too realistic here, but it's good looking in my opinion for even for the character. It's a 3D adaptation, so it can be a bit more cartoony. You see, it's very nice. Well, not super nice, but we can compare now. We have evidence now, as you can see, that this method works, the anatomic shape keys, and I'll show you the difference. I'll have a little problems here for the shapes, but that's fine. We'll keep trying to find the best solutions. You see, it's really beautiful in terms of lips modeling. Cartoony speaking, it looks good. It's not like this character has lips so voluminous lips or sexy or anything like that, but it looks appealing. Maybe slightly excessive, but that's still fine. And then I'm going to the shader here is just temporary. Let's turn it off. You see this without, of course I don't intend to do any expression. This is the default thing, and maybe there is some in-betweening, if some, yeah, so we can still play and keyframe that, maybe that, and from the side, yeah, there are some things that, yeah, and we can, you see, because this mesh of the lips is not shrink wrapping or not totally shrink wrapping, I can still have some extra deforms, push the lips forward. And so this is another crazy advantage of this, something that the Universal Sonic Mount rig combines very well with this strategy that I've made up on my own, on top of the Universal Sonic Mount rig. So that's very cool. I've already shared the idea, but I didn't have much documentation, much examples to present, and this is like, now I've remade it with a much better attempt, successful attempt I'd say, of the Universal Sonic Mount rig. So here about this is just more about revision, because mostly everything is working. Let's validate this for now, and huge rotate. Okay, so that certainly I'm not going to do today. Let's push that to this stuff here. And now for the mount rig is just this. The mount interior, the skeleton, yeah, I'll have to make some. I already have the armature for it, the skeleton, the bone structure. The bone structure won't really change too much. It's the same principle that I'm using here, but I'll still have to do the mount interior as the original, yeah, following more the idea of the Universal Sonic Mount rig, because there I will be able to have the proper shapes. This is funny. Yeah, you see, this mount interior is not good. It's not adapting well. I still have the Twig arcades. Yeah, so a lot of bones there that doesn't matter. Actually, there's the Control arcades, which but there are too much. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, this is very chaotic currently, so lots of clipping on that, but it's I need to reshape the structure. So there I have some doubts yet how I'm gonna solve everything there, but you see, there's also a tongue which so my idea here is not to have, so the teeth, the arcades, the gums, whatever, all this will be adapted to the shape. There will be running lots of deforms there, but there will be a different shape. It will be more, how do you say? Currently, you see the starting shape is very a C shape, right? But what I'm going to do, this is just a bit more like the Universal Sonic Mount, which suggests it will be starting more like horizontal, aligned, right? There's very small curve, and then that will be possible to, because I intend to use perhaps bendy bones. Yeah, bendy bones could be nice here, but even the arcade setup here currently, this is not bendy bones, so no, it's not necessary to have bendy bones. This is nearly working as bendy bone spline, but you see it starts in this way. It's too curved because I was trying to follow the mesh. So it's just reorienting the whole mesh thing, right? So that's it, folks. I hope that was inspiring today. That was a lot of progress, very positive stuff. Tomorrow I'll be back, then I'll address finally this thing, and I leave the lips like that for now, the anatomic shapes, so everything is working fine. So maybe I'll really be able to complete the mount rig of this character. Maybe I'll just make some main pose assets for the mount, right? And keep going forward, so then I can fix those things later, create more and whatever. So this is it's a miracle that I'm able to reach this point on this rig finally. It means a lot to me, and then we'll finally be able to address these other things that should be much simpler. The mount rig was really the biggest challenge of all, and now it's basically it's solved. This is yeah, the even with this crazy clipping how to say intersection that are happening, it's already working, right, in sort of, so it's just improved. I don't think there's anything that will disrupt my rig from now on. And so then so this in blue are just armature stuff in general. This is yeah, this is more mesh stuff. This is cloths. I have cloths. I just made some few redesign stuff. Even grease pencil, I have to redraw them in the proportions that revise, so that will be time consuming but funny. Then textures, UV, some rework on the strategy of the texture of everything, or at least what the skin, and some patterns on clothes if I use them image texture, like some stamps, you know. Then I know a lot of people struggle with hate UV and wrap and that stuff, right? But I don't find it terrible. What I just dislike with the whole process of doing this stuff, I actually like texture painting in Blender. I didn't do a lot of it. What I hate actually of this system is more about the, now that I'm more familiar with that, there are still complications, but the worst nightmare for me actually is just that I keep changing the mesh, the geometry retakes, right, and that will disrupt the work that I've made previously, right? So that's my problem with this stuff. Or otherwise, I like the thing. So I'd like some sort of thing that were retroactive, right? So procedural textures sometimes are more interesting. I'm still learning to know what I need for my projects. Then pelvis rig, yeah, that's a ready-made. Just I need to find the ultimate solution for me for this diagonal pose, and from that I should give a proper. I'll do that on live, so be there. It'll take some time until I reach there, but maybe a few, maybe 1 or 2 weeks. I'm not sure. That is a huge thing that I need to find without action bone constraints. I was successful to do this with action bone constraints. And face pose, that's partially address that. So this will imply again more revision of eyes, expressions, eyebrows, mouths, yeah, like the final touch for all that. And then character, yeah, this is optional, maybe I won't need it. And these are the experiments I'm not even bothering checking. Yes, folks, so that's it. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow on any other day. I'm trying to do that all day. On the weekend, yeah, I'll be there, maybe not Sundays, but Saturday I intend to be always. See ya, folks, take care and happy blending.